What up, YouTube? Jade up here, and I got a new video for you guys today. So it's a little different than normal. My bike is still being needs to go to paint and everything, so I haven't done anything with that yet. But I got my buddy's 2013 Victory Cross Country here. Take a look at it. He wants me to apologize for it being so dirty, but this is his 2013 Victory Cross Country. Very nice bike. He bought this last year and he's been loving it. We're just trying to get a few things done to it, and I'm going to show you guys how we did the bag lights. These are the Chinese knockoff Sabertooth lights that Kiriakin used to make. Ever since Victory announced they were no longer going to be in business, Kiriakin pretty quickly said, yeah, stop production on those. So we had to figure out a way to get the Chinese knockoff ones to work, and there was definitely some trial and error, but now we got to figure it out. So hopefully it'll be as easy for you, because I'm going to show you how we did it. All right, so this is how you got to do this, guys. First off, if you want black, the only ones available are chrome, so you're going to have to paint them. Sand them down, put a primer on there, a couple of coats of primer, a couple of coats of the black paint. Watch your clear. Apparently we put clear on these and it started shrinking the black, so be careful with that. But once you do that, it wasn't really super hard. Oh, recommendation: rip the crappy, what they call 3M tape off, and put actual 3M tape on the back of these, because that was some of the thinnest 3M tape ever, I think.
It was pretty bad.
Okay. Anyway, once you line these up, you gotta pull this up under here, and you gotta file this area down. Just, I think Witch Doctors did a video with the actual Kiriakin ones. Okay. Just use some double-sided tape to run this. Over here, we use some zip tie holders. You can probably see right there, all the way through over to here where the actual harness that came with it is. Now these are quick disconnects from the lights right here, and then obviously this goes into the main harness. This plug right here, I believe, is for the tour pack of the if you were to put a tour pack on your cross country. I believe the tours, it's not going to be a problem, because you would just plug the tour into this here. If not, if you have that rubber grommet, just put that over there so that it doesn't get corroded. Here is where you don't, now you got to be careful, because one thing we had to do, we had to switch, they crossed the wires basically. So the green here is your brake. Okay, your white is your running. They had them backwards, where the green was the running and the white was the brake, and it was screwing us up because it was like the brake lights were on all the time when we plugged them in. So once we figured out that they switched the wires, we just cut the wire, the green and the white. We cut those, switched them, and soldered them back together, put some heat shrink on there. Then the issue came in: how do you not lose your cruise control? Because the Chinese ones don't have a diode built into them like the Kiriakin ones did. So here's the brown wire.
Right here, the brown wire for the brake light. We put a 1 amp diode in right here.
We soldered in a 1 amp diode.
Everybody online said the color stripe goes towards the bike, not the lights. Well, that killed the lights altogether, so I flipped it around. The color stripe went towards the light, not the bikes, and now everything works.
So if you put the stripe towards the light,
yep, that was how it worked.
And we soldered it in, and now he has everything: cruise control, brake lights, running lights. And just to show you that they work, can't believe it's gonna be 54 tomorrow, dude.
67.
I know. So there are your running lights, and then there are your brake lights.
And at night they are very bright.
It's just funny because the rear tail light kind of dwarfs the Sabertooth lights, but guys, that's how we did it. It's really not that hard.
Just put your diode right here.
Yeah, put your diode right there. You only need a 1 amp, and make sure the stripe is facing towards the lights. Okay? In fact, I can show you the diodes that we used. These are the diodes that we used. Okay, so we got these on Amazon for a 100 pack for what? $6. Okay, trust me, it may not be a bad idea to get a couple of these because we definitely went through a few in experimentation mode, but pretty simple. See the stripe right there? Okay, that stripe needs to be going toward the light, not away. Away blocks power source from the wire. Now, everybody online seemed to say that this had to be going away from it, but in my experience, we tested it 3 different ways, and the only way it would work is if it was pointed away. I'm going to show you guys a quick clip of what it looks like at night, real quick. This was shot by my buddy Ryan, so this is what it looks like at night. Okay, so real quick, this clip coming up is not the final product. We originally put diodes on both the white and the green wires, and we decided that was unnecessary. So we ended up taking that apart. This was the first iteration of what we did. So you can do it this way as long as the stripe on the diode is going towards the light. But we opted against it because you only need one. You only need one on that brown wire going towards the light on the main harness. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea though, but we had to cross those wires, the white and the green. We had to switch those wires out because the Chinese versions of them got cross-wired. So this is that clip. All right, y'all, so basically this is what it's gonna look like at the end. Now, apparently you only have to solder the brown light, which is the main harness. We opted to go away from the light towards the bike on the mini harness. Those are the diodes that we soldered in.
These wires were backwards, so we had to splice the green one to the white one and the white one to the green one because the brake lights weren't working.
Right, it was brake lights all the time.
Yeah,
and now you got running lights and tail and brake lights.
Now they work.
So yes, that's what the soldering job is going to look like. Okay, so basically pretty simple, guys. Check to make sure the wires aren't crossed. If they are, you'll have to cross those wires back. There was just some trial and error we had to do to figure that out. One diode on the brown wire on the main harness, stripe going towards the light, and you're golden. Like I said, get some good 3M tape. The Chinese 3M tape that they used wasn't good. So I would recommend that. But all in all, after we did the trial and error, it really wasn't bad, guys. But it worked out good. You saw the clip of it at night, so it looks really good. He's happy with it. I'm really happy for him. That's how you do it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, guys. Give me a like. Comment below if you have any questions or anything. I'm more than happy. I get to everybody I can in the comments. I've got several videos coming up about with my Indian Challenger. It's getting ready to go to paint. Probably within the next week or two, it's supposed to be going for paint. So that'll be really good. I'll be doing some videos about that. I got a new brake pedal, the Pursuit brake pedal that I'm going to be putting on there, so I'm going to be doing a video about that. I got to do an updated video about the Pathfinder driving lights and tucking those all up and getting them flashed by the dealer and all that stuff, so I'll be doing a video on that. I also got me some, I don't want to reveal it yet, because I don't know if I'm going to wind up doing it. So but I do have some videos coming up for you guys. There's a dart video coming up, hopefully soon. So please consider subscribing, guys. I got more videos coming up. I appreciate everybody that watches the videos. Like, share, comment, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Appreciate it.